blue-eyed brown nest. This is the same piece I've been working on, but this is day 2. So the paint has dried, and I know I told you that I was going to do 2 coats on this paint, but I kind of liked what was happening here. So I think I'm going to stick with 1 coat. And that is what I have to say about chalk painting. I kind of feel like there should be no rules when you're painting because it has to be fun and enjoyable, and when you're doing anything creative, you kind of got to bend the rules and do what you like. And if you like what's happening, then just play it out and see how it goes, because guess what? You can always repaint the entire thing if it goes completely awry. So don't be nervous. So what I learned to do is normally, and when I first started doing it, this would be the waxing stage. I would do the painting, and then I would do the waxing. But because of time constraints with picking up my kids from school, going to ballet, soccer practice, dinner, all those things in life that gets in the way, I found out that an easier way to kind of speed up the process is to sand it first. So this is what I use to sand. It's one of those, Brent, what's it called?
Sanding block.
A sanding block. Thank you, DH, Brent. It's called a sanding block. You can just get it at Home Depot or any hardware store, your local hardware store. Ours is Brown's Hardware. And mine says 3M, which I don't really know what that means, but I assume that's the size, and this fits in my hand really well. Probably make different sizes. And then what you want to use is 100 grade sandpaper. And it doesn't matter what color it is. I know sometimes it comes in purple and in little strips, which I happen to like a lot better because you don't have to do this step, which is tearing it. And again, just cuts down on time if you can find those little strips. Oh, like this, which I didn't know I really had. And it's 100 grade. So that's the other thing you can get, which is really saves on time too. So, but you know what? Guess what? I've already started rolling this, so this is what I'm going to do. So just tear it in a strip. Take your sanding block. You want to take the flat side. This is a kind of a funny story. When I first started this, actually when I first started doing any kind of sanding, I used to use this side, thinking, well, of course it goes on that side, but you'll find that it's much easier if it goes on the correct side, because your palm will go nicely in the little archway there. So you just, I don't really need to explain this because this is not why you're watching this, but basically just tuck the sandpaper in. There are some very sharp screws. I don't know. And again, the purple sandpaper fits a little bit better, but you get the idea. So just hold it real tight, and you're going to start on the edges where a piece would naturally get worn. I mean, the idea is to make it shabby chic, antique looking, and what happens with old pieces is that you, like I know, that they get rubbed, dinged in certain places that jut out. So those are the places that you're going to focus on with your sandpaper. Don't be scared. I'm going to do everything that's kind of like a sharp, angular position, like so. So just kind of go to town and kind of play with it where you think it might get rubbed a little bit more. I have, since doing this, I've discovered certain areas that I really like to distress. Like the doors, I like to do it a certain way. These, I like to go crossways because I think that looks kind of cool. And again, you just want to do every kind of angular position. In the corners, I like to really go to town above it. You can't really see that, I know. These flat surfaces, I really like to brush it because I like that look. I want to open the door so I can show you how I do the doors, but I have to pause right here because I need to find a screw to open the drawers. So I'll be right back. No, this is not Sesame Street. Oh, my love. Can you say hi to the camera, Reed? Hi, camera. He brought me a little rosebud, and Fiona.
No
These are
touching.
gorgeous.
No touching. Okay, this way.
Thank you. These are the treasures that I get while I'm taping. Can you say hi to the camera?
Hi, camera.
Hi. And I get to, aren't these gorgeous?
Can you do that to me?
That's the fun part about working at home, doing something creative. So, my DH wanted to correct me. 3M is actually the name of the manufacturer, and it is not called 100 grade. It is called 100 grit, apparently. That's a distinction. So, thank you for keeping me honest, DH. She is the handyman at the house. So, these were the glass knobs I was talking about. How awesome are these? I mean, they're huge. They're old because they have that great kind of brownish tint. I get so excited about hardware like this. And Brett thinks it's a very old piece because it still has the little nut there. Anyway, so this is what I do with the drawers when I'm sanding. Daddy and Fiona are doing some kind of spinning game, so I apologize for the craziness behind me. Anyway, so I do the corners heavily. I do the bottom. And again, I get the corners pretty heavy. If something interesting is happening here, like I kind of accidentally did that, but it kind of looks cool because I like some rubbed areas. This looks a little thicker up here. Bye, guys. This looks a little thicker up here, so how about that? That's kind of cool, right? So again, play with it. Don't be afraid because you can always use more paint. I'm going to keep going on this. And tomorrow, or maybe next Saturday, you won't know the time difference, but next time we meet, I'm going to talk about the waxing process, which is important, and it can get pretty tricky. Hey, mister! So see you on day 3. Mwah.